Today's show is brought to you by words that sound dirty but aren't. So today's show is brought to you by asphalt.
KHJ Los Angeles.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recording.
You're listening to the radio.
The radio program you're currently listening to is both lowbrow and esoteric at the same time.
It's just two guys making out. Relax.
So, another Jack Glaze salmon, and anything for you?
Wait, what is Jack Glaze?
It's our special sauce that we put on the salmon. It's molasses and honey and Jack Daniels.
It has alcohol in it? No, he doesn't drink.
Oh, don't worry. The alcohol cooks down with the fish.
But what if you get the sauce on the side and it isn't cooked with the fish?
That would explain why we have so many drunk kids here.
Unfortunately, something horrible happened. I don't think it's anybody's fault. It's just one of those things. It's an accident for a reason.
That is so stupid.
Getting drunk in the morning. Who are you, Kathy Lee Gifford?
We may not hook up with women, but we really understand women.
Good morning, people.
What day is it?
So I heard it was National Girlfriend's Day.
Today is National Girlfriend's Day.
You want to be my girlfriend?
I really, really want to be your girlfriend.
You want to be my girlfriend.
You're my girlfriend. I want to be out with my girlfriend.
Girlfriend, please.
Happy National Girlfriend Day.
All right, showtime.
The Mike Show. So darn happy you could join us right here, right now on Radio 434, the Radio 434 apps, and radio434.com. Also on the Alexa. How does that even work? That you can get our live show and our feature channel on the Alexa device? It must be witchcraft or something. No, it's just you enable the skill. You do it one time. It's Bezos at his best. You simply say, Alexa, enable the Radio 434 skill, and she will. And then every time you want to listen after that, you just say, Alexa, play Radio 434. You can get our podcast on the Alexa. That's even easier. So what we do is we do this live show mid-mornings, Monday through Friday, and then we take all the segments that we do each day and we repack it into a full-length podcast minus the music that we play on Radio 434. And then so we drop the podcast, usually drops around noon each day, and you can find that on the Alexa device as well. Very, very simply by saying, Alexa, play the Mike Show VA podcast, and she will. You can search the Mike Show VA wherever you get your podcasts. You can find it on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, RSS.com. You can go to our website, radio434.com. Click on the Mike Show channel, and you'll find the link to the podcast. And then coming soon, we have the brand new app. It'll have all the things that we do, it'll have the live show, the featured channel, links to the podcast, even links to our videos, because we do a video simulcast of the show on Facebook Live, and each one of those videos will be available on the app as well, plus all of our stuff like test drive interviews with CMA's Honda of Lynchburg, and our mic'd up pop-up happy hours that we have at Three Roads. Those will be on the app as well. And anytime we do a live remote, we also go live video. You'll be able to see that on the app. It's going to be a really, really big game changer for us. So that is coming soon. So stay tuned. Coming up on today's program, of course, we've got your 5 random facts, so we're going to get smart. But we're going to get even smarter-est because we've got our weekly roundup of science news. It's called Nerd News. This week in science. It's just science. Don't be afraid, or be very, very afraid. But then we're going to get stupid. So you get 2 smarts today for 1 dumb, which I think is quite the bargain. We also should get a visit from Darius from your Lynchburg Community Market, and I'm going to see if we have time, and if they have time, we'll talk to Dallas from your Lynchburg Hillcats, see what's going on. All right, I covered everything, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is probably one of the most random, ridiculous statistics that I've ever run across, but I wanted to share this. A poll about fingernail clippings. Does does it also, and toenail clippings too. When you clip your fingernails or toenails, what do you do with those clippings when you're done? Whoever did this poll, I want to get that kind of money to do things like this. All right, what do you do with your toenail and fingernail clippings when you're done with them? Okay, we're gonna talk about that. Plus, our top list, top things people who never clean up their toenail clippings also never do. That is our top list. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by Centra Health.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Centra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Like and share.
Centra. Caring about folks like John.
Three Roads Brewery is Lynchburg's gathering spot. Enjoy the relaxed open atmosphere of the Lynchburg Tap Room with plenty of space to unwind, or outside on their expansive patio with friends and the entire family. Check out Three Roads games, arcade style, darts, and more. And of course, an excellent selection of craft beers brewed on site. Grab a Three Roads today at their tap room, 1300 Court Street, downtown Lynchburg. Their tap room in Farmville, or anywhere they serve great beer. Three Roads is also available at area convenience stores and supermarkets. And if they don't carry Three Roads, ask them to. Brewing community. Three Roads Brewery.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
434.
And now it's time for another episode of A Few Seconds Inside a Man's Head.
Oh, where are the toenail clippers? Forget it, I'll just peel it off. Oh, where are the Band-Aids? Oh.
And that was another episode of A Few Seconds Inside a Man's Head.
Yeah, it was. It's the Mike Show, finally Friday edition. The most important question we could ask on a Friday morning, I guess. It's an oddly specific question for a legitimate polling place to ask, by the way. When you clip your fingernails or your toenails, what do you do with those clippings when you're done? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so this polling outfit, YouGov, asked 5,000 Americans, and 3% admitted they just let them fall where they may, and they leave them there. Yeah. Now, these are probably the same people that throw the chicken wing bones out their car window and leave them in the parking lot at Food Lion. These are probably the same people that use those little plastic thingies, to clean your teeth and to pick out the stuff. Yes, the flossers, those individual flossers, and then they throw them on the ground. What a freaking!
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
Scumbag would do that. Why? That is like. I know I'm on a rant. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Those are, that's the equivalent, that's today's equivalent to cigarette butts. Just throwing your cigarette butt on the ground. Those individual flossers and just leaving them laying around. Leaving them on the sidewalk. Leaving them in a parking lot. What kind of gross-ass person does that? Cleans their own teeth with their flossers and then just throws it on the ground. Good Lord. Anyway, I digress. Here are the top 5 things we do with our clippings, our toenail clippings, fingernail clippings. Let's do it from the bottom up. Well, we already said number 5, leave them where they fall. That's 3%. Toss them into the sink. It's a little weird, but okay. Throw them outside. Outside where? Outside on the lawn? 5% said they throw them outside. That's weird. And not even fine. 7% flush them. That's actually what I do. I flush them. Because I'm usually sitting on the throne when I'm clipping my toenails. I don't know why, but that's how I do it. Anyway, 7% say that. Throw them in the trash. That, by the way, is the most popular answer. at 73% of those surveyed. Young men and men were a little more likely to say they just leave them where they fall, which isn't shocking. 4% said they never clip their nails, so they're either nail biters, they go to a nail salon all the time, or they're going for the Guinness World Record. As for the rest of us who are not Edward Scissorhands, or Scissor Toes, the average person clips their fingernails every week or two. 2 weeks was the most common answer. The most common place to do the clippings is in the bathroom, 40%. Bedroom is next, 23%. Then living room, 13%. Outside, 8%. And 2% of us clip our nails in the kitchen. Hopefully, those are sink people and not fall where they may people. I mean, because you
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
Yeah, exactly. So that brings us to our top list. With 3% of people leaving their nail clippings wherever they fall. But don't hate them for that. Hate them because monsters like this are typically the same trash, guilty of everything. From today's list, it's our top list today. Top things people who never clean up their nail clippings also never do. Okay, here we go. Number 1. They never ask permission to take the last chicken wing. Top things people who never clean up their nail clippings also never do. They never pull out of the parking spot when they know somebody's waiting for it. Top things people who never clean up their nail clippings also never do. They never sign up to bring anything except paper plates to the potluck. They never tip more than... Hey, wait, where's the thing? There you go, thank you. They never tip more than 15%. They never keep their shoes on while flying. They never empty the dishwasher. These are top things people who never clean up their nail clippings also never do. They never refill the Brita pitcher. I said the Brita pitcher. They never refill the Keurig. Top things people who never clean up their nail clippings also never do. They never restore the mirror settings after they borrow your car. They never buy the fruit they touched in the produce section.
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
They never dim their brights when there's an oncoming car. And they never like your Instagram posts. So there you go. That's our top list today. Coming up, we got news and not headline news. We'll get to that. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? CMA's Honda of Lynchburg is here for you. Our legacy of quality service speaks for itself. Drive away today in a Honda that's perfect for you. Trusted by the Lynchburg community for years. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Free Clinic of Central Virginia is once again accepting patients for both medical and dental visits. Dental is now open at a new location off Old Forest Road, and medical is open limited hours on Fort Avenue. Free Clinic of Central Virginia does not accept walk-ins. To become a patient or to schedule an appointment, please call 434-847-5866 and please visit their website freeclinicva.org to learn more and schedule an eligibility screening interview.
From busy downtowns to the scenic and serene countryside, every destination has a story to tell. Where will your next adventure take you? Three Roads Brewing is proud to introduce Destination American Lager. You have arrived. Destination American Lager, now available at Three Roads Brewing, Lynchburg and Farmville, Ballard Brewing in Danville, and anywhere they sell great beer. And if they don't carry Three Roads, ask them to. Destination American Lager from Three Roads Brewing.
The Mike Show on Radio 434. Radio 434.
E-News is ending after 34 years. Oh no, where will I get all the entertainment news I already got off the internet? E-News is ending after 34 years, which is sad news for their great hosts, that guy and that blonde girl. E-News is ending after 34 years. You can see the last episode September 25th. You won't, but you can.
All right, so here's the actual not headline news.
This is not headline news. It's August, and it's Romance Awareness Month. Or if you're at a Coldplay concert, it's Office Romance Awareness Month. Miller Lite is celebrating its 50th anniversary. To make sure people attend their celebration, they'll serve Bud Light. In sports, with last night's Hall of Fame game, the NFL preseason has begun. And the Dallas Cowboys say they're already in primetime playoff choking condition. And radioactive wasps were found near a nuclear facility in South Carolina. And here's the kicker. That's only the 12th scariest thing I've heard this week. This is not headline news.
No, good God, it's not. Radioactive wasps. I mean, yeah. And that isn't even like in Chernobyl or anything. That's or Russia. Is this Russia? This isn't Russia. That's in South Carolina. Good God. Anywho's, yep, it is the Mike Show. It's the Finally Friday edition. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by Earthrite Mid-Atlantic.
It's easy to get lost in all the solar ads from companies you've never heard of. But when you work with Earthrite, you get real people you can call, text, or meet face-to-face. We're right here in Central Virginia. And when things go wrong, or when you just need a question answered, we're not a 1-800 number. We're your neighbors, and we're here for the long run.
Hi, I'm Megan Huffman from Share Greater Lynchburg. Our website seeks to magnify, equip, and connect our local nonprofit community. You can find ways to donate, volunteer, shop for, or attend events for over 180 organizations. For more information, please visit our website, sharegreaterlynchburg.org.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio 434. And now it's time for
Random facts.
Yep, that time of the day. We cram your head full of usable information, and you can tell it back wherever the heck you happen to be. We don't know where you go or what you do, and quite frankly, it's really none of our business. Nobody should know, by the way. But if you say any of these 5 random facts back, wherever you're at, somebody is bound to say, wow. Maybe. I don't know. All right, here we go. Number 1. I can't wrap my brain around this one. I think I need to look at a map. But anyway, the Atlantic Ocean entrance to the Panama Canal is more west than the Pacific Ocean entrance. Okay. And they say, they go on to explain. They're explaining, Lucy. It's because of the way Panama twists. That's going to be today's episode name, Panama Twist.
Panama Twist.
And the fact that the canal runs more north-south than east-west. Okay. Number 2, the majority of people in Canada don't use the term color pencils. They call them pencil crayons. Number 3. There's only one actor besides Harrison Ford who was in all 3 of the original Indiana Jones movies. A guy named Pat Roach. And by the way, he was killed by the airplane propeller in Raiders. He was the bad guy in Temple of Doom and a Nazi in Last Crusade.
What a resume.
Yeah. Number 4. Killed by an airplane propeller, bad guy in Temple of Doom, and I was a Nazi. Number 4. The longest streak of sold-out games in sports is for a minor league baseball team in Ohio called the Dayton Dragons. They've sold out every game for the past 25 years, which is
I've been asking for tickets for Christmas every year and haven't gotten them yet.
It's a total of 1,612 games in a row. And finally, number 5, Billy Bob Thornton has a phobia of antiques and refuses to stay in a room that has furniture in it from earlier than 1950. And those are your 5 random facts. Here, let's play the outro, shall we? Where's the thingy? The other thingy.
This has been today's edition of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Random. Facts.
Yep. Hey there. It's the Mike Show. Darius joining us from your Lynchburg Community Market. How are you doing, sir?
I am doing fantastic on this rainy week, but the market is providing protection and entertainment and sustenance, so I am thriving.
Yeah. Hooray. That's awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
but no, looking at the weather, looks like we might have a little bit of a rainy Saturday tomorrow. But no fear, we are rain or shine, so all of our vendors will be out there still ready to provide you with all your local goodies. And then, of course, we'll have the inside of the market open as well. So just as always, getting ready for another exciting weekend down here at the market.
All right. I enjoy thriving with you at the Lynchburg Community Market. I also enjoy, in addition to the produce and all the other great things, the Crafters Gallery and such, I especially love... Bacon! It's bacon! Yeah, that's you can get your meats. You can get, in addition to the produce, and they've got regular restaurants and shops and everything that's open throughout the week too, not just during the Saturday market.
Absolutely. So if you're downtown and you need some lunch, please, by all means, swing down here. We have a huge variety of restaurants that are always very busy during lunchtime. So swing by any of our restaurants, then get your sweet treat from the bakery on your way back to work or school or whatever it may be. So like Mike said, not just on Saturday, we have hours all throughout the week where you can come down and see us.
All right. Lynchburg Community Market is physically located on the corner of Main and 12th Street in downtown Lynchburg, and they are on the Instawebs. They're on the web. Take 3.
On the World Wide Web.
Yeah, you can find them. You can find them on the interwebs. Where at?
At lynchburgcommunitymarket.com, and then we're on both Facebook and Instagram at Lynchburg Community Market.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for joining us and taking time. We appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you at the market.
Sounds good. Thanks, Mike.
All right. It is the Mike Show. Coming up, we are going to get even more smarter with your nerd news. It's This Week in Science. It's just science. Don't be afraid, or be very afraid. That's all coming up. Stay tuned.
Join us down at the Lynchburg Community Market and experience all that one of the nation's oldest farmers markets has to offer. Grab some lunch from our restaurants and shops, or shop from our awesome selection of artisan, handmade goods in our Crafters Gallery. Swing by on Saturday to check out our farmers market, where you can shop from the freshest selection of local grown produce, meats, and more. The Lynchburg Community Market, located in downtown Lynchburg on the corner of 12th and Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 to 2 year-round. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lynchburg Community Market.
Hello, I'm Dr. Rick Jaminet. Moms-to-be, your body is amazing, but pregnancy can bring aches, pains, and even a breech baby. At Timberlake Chiropractic, we're specially trained in the Webster technique, a gentle, safe way to help turn breech babies naturally and make pregnancy more comfortable. Feel better, sleep easier, and prepare your body for a smoother delivery. Call Timberlake Chiropractic at 239-9077 or visit timberlakechiropractic.com and discover the natural way to care for you and your baby.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
4
3
4.
All right, time once again for Nerd News. This Week in Science. It's just science. Don't be afraid, or be very afraid. Yeah. Covering the most important news for your brains you may have missed. There's a rundown from this week. All right, in relationship news, a study found the smell of women's armpit BO can be relaxing for men.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
No, armpit.
I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that.
And it relieves stress, but only during certain times of the month. The rest of the time, you just stink.
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
Maybe. In health news, a study found it may be possible to vaccinate people using dental floss. Researchers tried it out on mice. They cleaned their tiny teeth using floss coated with inactive flu virus, and it worked. In nap news, a study found humans might have the genes needed to hibernate. We'd just have to tweak them to do it. Experts say it could unlock all sorts of new treatments for things like diabetes and obesity. Animals that hibernate can lose weight quickly without affecting their health. All right. If you're easily offended, don't listen to this next segment, okay? In news that only sounds like it's R-rated, okay? It only sounds like it. It's not. A study found that a type of European songbird called great tits, they don't always mate for life. Sometimes they get divorced. So even great tits can't keep a marriage together. Wah, wah. In space news, the first Australian-made rocket launched in Queensland on Wednesday and immediately crashed. He said it immediately crashed.
Go!
Yep. It barely got off the ground, was in the air for 14 seconds. The company behind it called it a strong result. Okay. Also, Netflix and NASA joined forces yesterday to broadcast the launch of the SpaceX Crew 11 mission to the space station. Unfortunately, they called it off just 1 minute before liftoff due to bad weather. And in vegetable news, a study found potatoes and tomatoes are related. Now get this, a wild tomato got it on and bred with a potato-like plant 9 million years ago. That's where modern-day potatoes came from.
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex.
I will. And that's your nerd news.
What a delicious task that is. Yes.
Yes, it is. Coming up, we have sounds, and we are going to lovingly place them in your ear holes. That is all on the way. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by Centra Health.
Let's see. There's Peyton, Leo, Tasia.
Ruth Stevens has 14 grandkids.
Jalen, Callie, Caleb.
That's a lot of birthdays, graduations, weddings.
Stanley, named for my dad.
So she doesn't ever miss one. Ruth counts on Centra to keep her healthy and going strong.
Shay, Christopher, and Theo. Got them all.
That's a responsibility Centra doesn't take lightly.
One more time, alphabetical order. Anthony.
Centra, caring for, caring about folks like Ruth.
Whether you're traveling for business or leisure in Danville, Virginia, you owe it to yourself to stay at either the Bee or the Holbrook Hotels. 2 unique boutique hotels with all of the modern comforts, convenient to downtown and the city's historic West End. Minutes from everything Danville has to offer. Competitive corporate rates for business travelers and fun packages and activities for leisure travelers. They offer kitchenettes and suite-style rooms and attractive long-term stay rates. Visit DanvilleBeeHotel.com or theholbrookdanville.com for reservations and more information.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
434.
All right, let's open it up. It's your audio vault for today. It's our collection of bits and clips and viral audio for your ear holes. I think you'll like it. Well, with all the talk about Sydney Sweeney's recent American Eagle jeans commercial, it's nothing new, by the way. Brooke Shields was talking about jeans while sliding into a pair back in 1980. Here is a mashup of ads from American Eagle and Calvin Klein. Here, listen.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring.
Genes are fundamental in determining the characteristics of an individual,
often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color.
And passing on these characteristics to succeeding generations.
My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Which brings us to Calvin's and the survival of the fittest.
Calvin Klein jeans.
Interesting. Here's a parody of Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle jeans commercial. If you get it the first time, good for you.
I'm not here to tell you that the lead singer of Kiss was one of the greatest of all time. And I definitely won't say that the star of Young Frankenstein was a comedic legend.
It's alive!
Why would I need to do that? But if you want to talk about jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just to be clear, this is not me telling you that Coach Norman Dale in Hoosiers was portrayed by one of the most respected actors of our lifetime.
I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. In my book, we're going to be winning.
America's got great genes.
See what I did there, right?
I get it. I get jokes. It's Spider-Man Day, so let's celebrate that the first appearance of the Marvel character, Spider-Man, was in August of 1962. That makes Spidey over 60 years old. At that age, everybody's bigger. That spandex has got to be real tight by now.
Wider man, he's a really big junk food fan. Eats his food supersized, loves desserts, cakes, and pies. Oh no, here comes the Wider man. Is he fat? Listen, bud, he's got butter instead of blood. Can he swing? Not no more. Barely fits through the door. Hey, here comes a Wider man.
Yeah. You know, back then the comic book was called Amazing Fantasy, and Spider-Man first appeared in issue number 15. It cost 12 cents. Today, graded original copies on eBay sell for tens of thousands of dollars. Do we have any viral videos? So a guy who does impressions of Arnold Schwarzenegger singing different songs posted one as a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. It's interesting to hear how it would sound if Arnold sang lead vocals with Black Sabbath.
Generals gathered by their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction. Sorcerers, that's construction. In the fields, the fire is burning. As the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind. Poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh, yellow pain.
I just... It's amazing.
Yes!
Okay. Let's do this. This. Are we going to comedian? Yes, we are. All right. Here's comedian Mitch Hedberg on not having a girlfriend.
I rent a lot of cars, because I go on the road. I rent cars, and when I drive a rental car, I don't know what's going on with it, right? So a lot of times I drive for 10 miles with the emergency brake on. That doesn't say a lot for me, but it really doesn't say a lot for the emergency brake. It's really not an emergency brake, it's an emergency make the car smell funny lever. I don't have a girlfriend. I just know a girl who would get really mad if she heard me say that. I got into an argument with a girlfriend inside of a tent. That's a bad place for an argument, because then I tried to walk out and slam the flap. How are you supposed to express your anger in this situation? Zipper it up really quick.
All right, that is your audio vault for today. Let's reach over here and lovingly grab the handle and go ahead, give it a tug. Keep all that sound inside. Coming up, we are going to get stupid to wrap up the show with your stupid criminals in the news, and then we've got some good news for you as well. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Jersey Mike's Subs.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nervous pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Hi, I'm Matt Bright, the new owner of CRI Digital Impressions. And I'm excited to announce a new chapter in the century-long history of CRI. Mutual Press was founded in 1927, and in 1973 it merged with CRI to become CRI Mutual Press. In 2002, it was renamed CRI Digital Impressions. I also own Bright Images, which has provided print and media services to the area since 1995. Yes, there is a new owner and a new location, but the same commitment to quality and service. In fact, quality and service are the cornerstones of my business philosophy. Quick turns and service with a smile. From business cards to banners and pamphlets to paperback books, we can provide all your printing needs. Call, visit us online, or stop by our location at 3022 Memorial Avenue, Lynchburg. We look forward to serving you.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
434.
All right, time once again for Stupid Criminals in the News. All right, 27-year-old guy in California named Freddie Solinero Jr. has been arrested for burglarizing a Little League facility and stealing over $4,000 worth of equipment last week. He wasn't stealing old gear and baseballs. He got into some storage areas which had power tools and other more valuable items that he could sell for a quick buck. He was caught on a surveillance camera and was recognized due to his criminal history. The local news did a story on it. One kid asked, "Why are you stealing from this local Little League? We're trying to have fun here." And then there is this. It's not criminal, but it is first responder related. More than 24 people on a Delta flight had to be taken to hospitals after severe turbulence forced the plane to make an emergency landing. It was so bad. How bad was it? It was so bad that unbelted passengers hit the ceiling. Yikes. Here's one of the passengers talking about what had happened.
If you didn't have your seatbelt on, everyone that didn't they hit the ceiling and then they fell to the ground. And the carts also hit the ceiling and fell to the ground, and people were injured, and it happened several times. So it was really scary.
Wow. There's good news in the world, and we like to share it during this particular segment because there is so much stupidity. An elementary school in Arizona welcomed kids back this week with some help from a tortoise named Bowser. Yeah, like the Super Mario character. The Sierra Vista Police Department recently made him an honorary police officer. They brought him in to inject some fun into the kids' first day of school. Here's Principal Christopher Smith and Vista Police Chief Chris Heiser talking about Officer Bowser.
It just helps kids to relax and see that school can be fun. It should be fun. It's not a scary place, so it absolutely helps set the tone for the day.
Drive safe, please. Obey the laws. We're out there. We're going to be watching. We're also using this as a campaign to do some traffic enforcement. You could tell that a lot of them are already nervous because they're coming to school, but Bowser helped them get out of their shell, no pun intended.
It's a fantastic way to start the day, and it's a nice way to pull the community together and the police department into the kids to see that those are their friends.
And there you go. That is the good news. The good news is brought to you in part by the United Way of Central Virginia. Coming up, they have their Hill City Slide. It's a fundraiser in August. All right, well, that is it. That is the program. We are back Monday.
Goodbye. Don't come back.
Now we're back Monday with another thrilling edition of The Mike Show. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Go away. Go away.
Where does he think he's going? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Thanks for tuning our way, and if you're listening in your car right now, thanks for the ride.
Scotty, beat me up.
So this is it. This is the end.
I hope you and your companion had a good time listening. And hey, if things went really well, do me a favor and name the baby Ron.
Mike.
Ciao.
Well, kids, that's our show for today. And now, in the words of Mr. Cole Porter, every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Every time we say goodbye. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Who's going to do the dishes? The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Taking local, global radio.
4, 3, 4.